Ugh. Let's see. Hmm. Translate. Hmm.
I'm going in! Gooba, get them! Eat this!
Flames, purge!
Everybody stand back! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Flames, purge! Solidify!
I'm going in! Let's light it! Nice and spicy! You're toast!
Ha! Ha! Yeah! Huh? Yeah! Gather!
Ha! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Dawn, break forth!
Illusion shattered! Yoo-hoo! Everybody stand back! Let's light it! Booba, get them! Eat this! Shine down! May I Off we go! Let's light it up! Nice and spicy! Inazuma shines eternal! Teamwork is dreamwork! Ha! Booba, get them! You're toast! Shower me with the...
Illusion shattered!
Let's light it up!
Shine down!
Huh? Nice and spicy!
Illusion shattered!
I'm going in! Huh? Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Eat it! Strike a pose!
Torn to oblivion! Ha! Shine down!
Nice and spicy! Yeah. Out of the frying pan. Let's light it up. Yoo-hoo!
Illusion shattered!
Adventure time. Huh? Yeah. Ah. Strike a pose.
down! There is no escape!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Ha! Hey-ya! Nice and spicy!
Inazuma shines eternal! Ha! Illusion shattered! Ha! Erase all threats!
Huh? Couldn't break the curse. Yoo-hoo! Ah. I'm going in! Let's light it! You're toast! Let my name echo in song!
Torn to oblivion! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Ad Astra. Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for
Yeah, even just glancing at the borrowing records gave me flashbacks to how awful that book was. How irritating. Harry, Sam, what are you doing talking to yourself over here? I am Madam Harry, Sam. Well, it's not our place for me to mull things over out loud, wouldn't you say? But in this case, never mind, forget about it. Why did the two of you suddenly decide to drop by? I've got to read up. Well, they told us that Sumeru was the place to be now. Around tons of interesting things are happening, so we thought us about. Well, about that, we heard something about a party and didn't want to miss out. Interesting things? I might call it fine interesting. Tanari's tail getting so fluffed up like a ball of tumbleweed? Or Sinus climbing a tree and getting his foot caught on a branch? Oh, we really missed all that? Seriously? And nobody thought to tell me? So she said it was something big everyone's been talking about. Can you think of anything slightly more significant? More significant. Ah, is something the matter, madame? Well, now that you mention it, it must be what I think it is. Recently, rumors have been going around a certain book. Uh, it's a classic horror story opening. It's not some kind of forbidden tome or anything like that, is it? Forbidden tome? Huh. As far as I'm concerned, might as well be. Tell me, have you ever read one of those really badly written detective novels? Unfortunately we did. Tell me exactly how bad it was. Oh, at least this one. For example, the type where you start off thinking it's a locked room murder mystery, but that turns out that the whole building was just moved. That's right, it's supposed to be based on pure reason and logical deduction. But at the end, it turns out the culprit has some kind of superpower. Exactly, it starts out super serious, but in the second half, it just revealed that everyone lost their memories out the blue. All of a sudden, a mountain village in the middle of a snowstorm, and the police officer who's been portrayed as a serious figure throughout the whole story suddenly turns out to be the murderer without even the slightest thing of foreshadowing. Well, then half the crime novel is into that and you keep going. My apologies, I let myself get a bit carried away there for a moment. Anyway, to cut a long story short, I did borrow a book like that a few days past. So you borrowed a badly written book, but that happens to the best of us. No, that's the problem. Malicious swept mountain village to powers police officers who turned out to be criminals. That book had it all and more. Reading it was tantamount to torture. And despite how complicated it wasn't engaging in the slightest. But there have been all sorts of rumors circulating about this book because of the strange marks drawn over all the pages. People are saying that it must conceal secrets. Do you think there's treasure involved? I'm not sure, but there must be many who believe so. Not only have more and more people been borrowing it, but they've all been specific as for the marked-up copy. Have you borrowed it too? Yes, I have. As you well know, I am a scholar, so it's only natural to have a bit of curiosity. So, just what secret does the book at the center of the room actually hide? I read through carefully from start to finish. Both the marks are circles, but the beginning and end points of each stroke differ, as does the color of the ink used. More importantly, all the names of the people in the book have been circled. Not only that, many of them are adapted from famous figures in Sumeru's history. Some speculate that these marks must have been left by different scholars over the eras, and each researching the book's secrets, each searching for a name they believed in. Others believe that they are a kind of notation made by different people belonging to the same organization, and that the names circled are the code names. So other thinks that there's some kind of encryption cipher, but even after finishing it, I came no closer to uncovering the mystery. Not only was reading a complete waste of my time, but the absurdity of the shoddy excuse or plot several times over. I was so angry that I returned the book immediately, and when I came to the house of Danity, I found lots of people sulking around. I suppose they were still looking for that thing. No wonder you sold out like that. I'm not scared saying you won't be borrowing any more detective novels anytime soon. Indeed. Time on traveler, surely the two of you must understand how I feel. Don't worry, madame, I feel your frustration. What's the book called? We'll borrow it and take a look at ourselves. It's called Reasoning Knows Not Time of Day, but suspense always follows a blizzard. You sure it's a detective novel? Sounds more like the title of a light novel. Tell me about it. Anyway, read at your own risk. It truly is unbearably boring. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Please show me your credentials before
So many books with long titles here that I'm on level up. Working hard and vacationing harder. What the heck? An atlas of rare rainforest dwelling species. Professional edition. The art of the construction of coffee machines. Where exactly read these? Secret of the elemental sciences. The book jacket even says expert approved. Former Sage Cyrus places this as an excellent entry-level book. And this one, a compilation and summary of common basic grammar rules for real languages of ancient desert people. Now Paimon says it's just so many words. Come on, Paimon, you can learn 20 different. Is that Layla over there? Let's just ask her, she may know something. Traveler Paimon, it's been so long. I'm still a bit tired. Didn't sleep well last night. I was reading a novel, so I stayed up late. It wasn't that detective novel everyone's been talking about, was it? The one with the super long name? Huh? No. If you're talking about reasoning knows that time of day, but suspense always follows a lizard. Alright, yes. No, it wasn't that one. Madame Farroussound said it was really dull, so I didn't borrow it. Oh, so you're not interested in that book's secrets? I haven't even been able to keep up with my own work. Even though I'm up late all the time these days. But way more people have been interested in the book than I ever imagined. 7 or 8 in a single morning. I feel like a living signboard sitting here like this. Cafe asked me the same question. So he must be looking for it too? Was even hiding behind a ladder before looking for something. He looked really embarrassed. Searching for something, hiding behind a ladder? He must be after Mora, that's gotta be it. So he can hurry up and pay off his debt to... Wait, no. Let's just pretend Paimon didn't say anything. Layla, you're really sleepy, right? You must be dreaming this conversation. I didn't really get anyway. But if you say so, it's a dream. Thank you, we'll keep on looking. Okay, see you next time. So often Layla falls asleep so quickly. Good for her. I don't think we should go ask Harvey now. If he's searching for the book, he must know something. But where is he now? Good question. Well, we can try hanging around where he might show up. There's a good chance he's there right now, right? Find Kevin. Nothing buys the ladder. Let's just quick teleport. As it saves me time. Yeah, everything may seem like perfect. He's hiding here to ambush Cavi. It almost feels like we're here to extort him or something. I'm not sure why that is, though. We just want to ask him a couple of questions, that's all. When have you ever been bothered by your conscience? Yeah, that sounds like footstep. Quick, let's take a look. Stop right there, car. Huh? Oh, hey, Phil. What are you doing here? Good question. Surprising indeed. I was under the impression that you knew I lived here. Good morning. Good morning. What can I do for you? Nothing. Never mind. Oh, goodbye then. He just left. Does he have work to do or something? Footstep again, heading towards the door. Stop right there, Cavi. Whoa, what in the... What are you two doing here? Good question, surprisingly. I was under the impression that you know the only reason we'd be here was if we were looking for you. Paimon, you don't sound like yourself. Looking for a certain book by any chance? Wait, what? Here's the deal. You have Paimon Cavi to one side and they're shown, whatever. So you guys know everything. Yeah, and I was thinking I've been super discreet all the time. No one should even have noticed. Come on, Gabriel. Gabriel, you really think that no one knows you live here? Hey, that's not fair. Of course nobody knows except for Sino, Taina, and Kale. And the two of you, right? Friends are friends, so if they know, well, they know, but what if a stranger overheard us? It would be a disaster. It might even impact my career. Anyway, about that book. You believe it contains intel about hidden treasure, don't you? Looking to get rich quick, are we? Yeah. Are you offering to help find it? Shucks, why didn't you say so earlier? So, there really is treasure. How about this? We help you find it and split the loot 50-50. It's a deal. Yeah, well, after all we've been through, it's fine to get rich. No need to keep yapping hidden treasure. The Paimon's bro. Homing in on you. Huh? Hey, Paimon. Huh? Is that Dave? Traveling Paimon? Must be a lucky day when you interview like this. The humans, mercenaries are pretty tuned in to the grapevine. Have you ever heard of a book called Reading in Knows Not Time of Day, but suspense always follows the bliss? Maybe? Right, you guys are looking for it too? By two, you don't mean you're looking for it too? Darn, it does. So does that mean we're finally gonna have to square off against Daya? Wait a minute, would you mind telling me exactly why you're looking for it? Let's boy go over the rumors that Farrah said. If it really does turn out to be something important, I'll be sure to let you know if I hear anything. Well, really? From your reaction before, I thought you would have to be too. Don't worry, a client asked me to get her the book, but her attitude seemed off somehow. So I didn't take the commission. She's a smart cookie, Phil, so it was like she was hiding something, so I thought she must have had an ulterior motive. Besides, I have other things to look into right now. Granted some commission, it's more important that you uncover the truth behind that book. Anyway, no time to lose, I've gotta get going. Alright then, good luck, and don't forget to tell us if you hear anything. I wonder whose day is flying could be. Hey! How are you so fast? Flying's faster than running? Sorry, it's a traveler thing. Alright, listen to me. It's like this. Don't get your hopes up. That book, it isn't some kind of treasure map. It shows an unbelievably unremarkable, surpassingly ordinary detective novel. Yeah, but didn't you say there was treasure? Most people backtrack like that. People just think they changed their minds and want to keep all the more for themselves, but that's not something you do. No, that's sorry. I just couldn't bring myself to tell you earlier, so I play along with what you were saying. Here's what happened. I borrowed the book a month ago. When I opened it to the first page, I discovered one of the names was printed incorrectly. That night I've been drinking, just a letter. Just a little, and I was starting to feel drowsy, so I picked up a pen and circled the name. And I'm sure you know, the House of Dana allows borrowers to annotate the books they take out. I'm in the habit of doing that too, so at the time I didn't give it a second thought. But after I was dozing or so pages in, I realized that the names of all the characters in the book had intentionally been written slightly wrong. Maybe it would be more accurate to say that the novel itself was quite strange. All the characters' names were based on real historical figures. But rather than using their original names, they had been tweaked ever so slightly. Most people would assume that the author had made a mistake or that there had been a printing error when they saw spelling mistakes like that. I didn't find the content particularly appealing, so I returned it before I finished reading it. Well, later on, I heard that the book had suddenly become the talk of the town, that there were rumors about mysterious treasure or something. And you thought it had something to do with you? Certainly does sound like it. Yeah, and I also heard that now the books in the... Yeah, and I also heard that now the names in the book have been circled, not just one. I just haven't been able to figure out what interval must have happened after I returned it. Did you tell anyone else that you bought it? Let me think, Tainari? Last time we met, I also told him all about how poorly parts of the books were written. He said it made it sound pretty funny, so much so, in fact, I suddenly wanted to take a look himself. You made it sound like it was so bad it's good. In that case, let's go find Tainari. That's fine with me, but I still have some work to finish up, and it's pretty urgent. How about heck back first, and we can meet up again later once I'm done? No problem. Hope your work goes well. Me too, thanks. See you later. What? He's just happened to be occupying the space, right? Fine, let's get you out of the way. With all due respect, sir, it is beyond me to even think of a way to just hum the melody with this music score you created. If I may say, if you truly intend to create a decent music score, I must I'll pay a modest fee for hiring a professional in the future to help. No, negative, not possible. That way the gift would mean nothing. I'll further modify the arithmetic formula and generate another music score. Oh no, AI music. Besides, it would definitely take even longer. Let me think about it. What are you two doing? Traveler. Perfect timing. Mr. Garcia and I are trying to train the numbering machine into a fine composer. It may sound a bit perplexing to us simply. Mr. Garcia is trying to make the numbering machine generate music scores through certain equations. Can a numbering machine really do that? After the numbering machine produces result, Mr. Garcia had to use another arithmetic formula to translate everything to music notes. I'm having a headache. Precisely, Lieutenant. That is a very nice summary. It is exactly what I meant. So much for the explanation, Traveler. I am in pressing need of your help. Please lend me a hand. Well, we know the payments will not be a problem. This is urgent. Are you wanted by Fontaine? Negative, negative. It is an even dire situation. I made a promise that I would present her a gift as a proper goodbye. And this has arithmetic music score, which is calculated purely by algorithm, is my gift for Kaya. Kaya? Well, the score doesn't even look like it could be sold. There's no way I could present this as a gift to her. How about other gifts? I'm afraid that won't work. If it were a commonplace gift, Kaya might. Apologies. I need a moment to calm down and collect my thoughts. Anyway, I need to further upgrade the numbering machine. For the weeks on fifth, Mr. Hanger with me. I am so sorry you'll be of great help. Please lend me a hand. Okay, I've got rid of him now. Okay, why is... oh. Over there, over there. Hey, Tiny. I heard you, I heard you. How's it going, you traveling partner? You guys sure look excited. You tell Tanari you're looking for that novel book. Detective novel. As you do, you fly once more on how absurdly long the title is and how even just saying it also makes you feel tired. That one. Yes, I did go to the house of Dana to borrow. Cavalry said it wasn't worth reading, but I was curious, so I went and read it anyway. The problem was there were only two names circled in the book I borrowed, and the style each circle was different. It was like some kind of game. Someone had drawn a red circle around the name of the first house that appeared, and someone else had drawn a green circle around another name. So in the time between Cave sending the book and you take it back out again, somebody else had already annotated it? That's right. I'm not sure that's the that the first circle was shown by carving. Yes, no surprise there. We thought and think about it for a second. Guessing the identity of the second annotator should be trivial. Wait, you mean it was... Without two people living in the house and one of them drew the first circle, then it's highly likely that the other person left the mark too. Good point. Sometimes those two really are too much. In the end, it is as I suspected from the beginning. The first character whose name had been circled on the very first page turned out to be the murderer. Really, that's just a blatant spoiler. Like that joke where someone opens a novel and bam, there's a note in the margin as well as everything right from the start. Whoa, what kind of a joke would be so cruel? That was one of Cyrus's, and it wasn't just a joke. He's saying he actually pulled his son like that when he was younger. He was unlucky enough to borrow the book after he scribbled all over it. My master, Pierce, and Professor Saha Heidi. You had a seminar with him that very afternoon. Cyrus said that the master once threatened to give him a good beating by the side entrance of the House of Dana. It was only thanks to my mother and Professor Zaha Heidi intervening that didn't happen. My mother doesn't sympathize with Cyrus at all, not one bit. The House of Dana had never stopped people from imitating books, but this seemed like a special case. I didn't think the book could be allowed to keep circulating like that. So I circled several names myself, laying a false trail. The best place to hide a leaf is in the forest. It's a simple principle. Well, when you put it like that, but still, how many names did you circle, Taina? Let me think. Not too many, about 3 or 4. I chose them more randomly. Then you circled the other names in the book. There must have been others who have borrowed it and there's something similar. I'm just not sure why. You'd have thought borrowing books would be so complicated. Alright, let's see if there's anyone over there.
Definitely have enough for a grand feast this time.
This is so far away. I just want to finish this. And then I got one more fancy finish. Oh wait, it's the wrong one. Oh well. Look, there's there. Let's tell her what the real story is. Yeah, Candice is there too. So, I need to reflect a little on what I did. What happened? To meet you here today is surely due to the guidance of the gods. Greetings. Candice, is this a personal trip? Today's trip to the city is a bad profession for the people of Valroof Village. As well as how Miss Sataria delivered a message to the sages of the Academia while I'm here. On the way, I happened to see Dea sitting in a cafe looking down, so I came over to chat with her. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. It's just that I suddenly remember a few details about that book I've been talking with you. Before that client even contacted me, I heard rumors of an exciting novel full of undiscovered secrets. Out of curiosity, I asked Sino to check out them. As a desk dweller and a mercenary to boot, the idea of solving mysterious treasure map is pretty exciting. Paramount totally gets that. We have never accustomed of searching for the gold and wisdom descends from the gods themselves. But that book turned out to be dry sus. A bunch of names had been circled by someone to figure out what the puzzle was supposed to be, despite reading the whole thing through carefully from start to finish. In the end, I started to think it was some kind of ritual game, so I started circling some names myself. But later I missed Dunya's son, and as her parents found a way to spoil it for her. He said the mysterious marking fascinating before she couldn't get into the book itself. If they were just regular annotation, it wouldn't be anything out of the ordinary, but these strange circles can help one to try and figure out what they might mean. That's true, so what you're reflecting on is having accidentally interfered with other people's reading experiences, is that correct? Mm-hmm. Wait, hold on a second. Why did you tell Candace? She's a warrior, you know. Sometimes you have to interrogate criminals and other things like that too. Everyone recognizes that her job is sacred, so when we need to think over what we've got wrong, we talk to her about it. Please don't be too surprised, my dear traveler. To me, listening to other people's mistakes is just another way of protecting them. I speak of your own mistakes in a sincere place in return. Improvement will come over time. That's the way we do things. All she did was throw a circle, and it's not like she was deliberately trying to mess with anyone. Besides, everyone agreed that the book itself is just bad. Don't worry about it, Dave. That's true. I was just telling Candace how bizarre it is. Well, be that as it may, it doesn't change the fact that it just ain't right to mess with someone else's enjoyment of a book. That's the bottom line. Anyway, Daya, please don't face that the gods will forgive your transgression. Besides, you told me about my father's story. One of the suspects in the case ended up crawling out of the village on his hands and knees. And he was named Al-Atmal. That's right, the detective in the book argued that he must have leapt across the broken bridge like a frog. Of course, he found out later on. The trajectory was also off base. Why is that? Now, it turns out that Al-Akma had a superpower so it could float right across the broken bridge. What the heck's that book even about? It sounds completely ludicrous. Al-Atmal. It's seemingly too reminiscent of the good name of King Deshrat, don't you think? Well, considering how transgressive this book sounds, I don't think it's worth overthinking it. You're right. You know, I can't help but wonder what our friends at the Temple of the Silence were saying. If they somehow got this book on their hands. I'm sure the sages will be able to unpack interesting ideas from the text the ordinary people could scarce dream of. It's normal for there to be bridges outside this mountain village and normal for them to get broken. Well, if a person is cross more by floating through the air, why are you such a lame plot device? Sounds more like something out of a comic strip. I must like to get where Farrah sounds coming from. You got all excited about reading a detective novel, ended up reading tripe like that instead, and not even think about it. So, where's the book now? Not sure. I said after I was done reading it. Back then, there weren't as many markings inside as the rumors say there are. Alright then, Detective Palmer is still on this case. Why is this so long? You could predict this. It is precisely because it's unpredictable that you shouldn't blame yourself. What we... I use this so long. For what? Guess that's all the stories. Hello, has reasoning not knows not time of day, but suspense always followed Blizzard being returned yet. Two copies of this book. One's been marked out, the other hasn't. I'm guessing looking for the one with no marks. Oh, he's alright for us. Many others have asked for it too. I apologize for it. It seems it has to be returned yet. Please come back again later. Can't you at least tell us who borrowed it? Well, as far as it isn't overdue, we'll wait patiently for it to be returned. Disclosing borrower's identity without proper reason for doing so would be a violation of professional ethics. So you have to forgive me for keeping that information confidential. You've got a point. It would be terrible if someone looked to see a book started harassing whoever had borrowed it. And you two look as confused as a couple of Aaron now who just run into each other head first. You're looking for something? I can help. That's Nahida's voice. Hey there. Nahida, have you heard of a book called Reason Knows Not Time of Day, but Suspense Always Follows a Blizzard? Such a long name, but yes, I know the one you mean. I heard that everyone's looking for it, and it sounded fascinating, so I found a brand new copy to read myself. By brand new, do you mean it wasn't a copy with the markings on it? Yep, that's right. I was more interested in the content of the book itself than all those rumors about hidden treasure. So an unmarked copy was all I needed. Speaking of which, it's funny, there's more than one copy of this book, but everyone looking at the one world the names of me circle. Are they all afraid of spoilers, or did they actually create them? Oh, then, do you know who has the copy of the markings right now? I just so happen to have seen it in the hands of one of your friends. If you're looking for the copy that sparked all the rumors, you should look around near the Palace of Alcasaras. Blah, blah, blah. Too many letters. This one. I need to complete Sumeru. I still got so many bits to find. I've got so many main quests to do. And it's actually sad that I'm not up to date with Genshin. I really wish I can catch Chaser back up to speed, but oh, Dory. Is that her, huh? Dory, Sino, and Cephos? Darn you, General Mahamatra. Entrapment isn't gonna work, you can't do that. Hey, what do you mean by entrapment? No scholars study King Deshraf's civilization fails to understand significance of the Temple of Silence, and Severus is none other than the heir to this ancient organization its histories for over 1,000 years. After arriving in Sumo City, I did not wish to be too conspicuous. Not and so chose to live in anonymity, crafting an ordinary identity. With his friendly smile and enthusiasm, this skilled conversationalist became a part of the community almost as soon as he arrived. We run into him on the streets by chance, it wouldn't hurt to strike up conversation. Perhaps they'll share a mysterious desert tale long lost amidst the sands. You were the one who said you had the book. I said I want to read it. And you agreed to meet me here. Sign of showing up too was just a coincidence. Pure coincidence. You don't play games with me. I know who you are. You're the new kid. You're the new kid, Setphos, right? I know you're a friend of Sino's. Huh, so you do know who I am. I saw how Sino chasing you around. Trying to get you to play cards and how you found an excuse to run off after a couple of rounds right after. And that's quite impressive. You didn't have to mention that. No, I think Dory's right about that. You're always looking for a way out when it comes to play invocation. It's becoming quite a problem. Travel Empire, man, you've been standing there for quite a while. Oh, if it isn't my dear Travel Empire, man. What brings the two of you to the palace of Alcazazre? 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 I don't know. Might it be that you have come to do business with me, the Lord Sorangamibe? Of course, of course. Please give me a moment to conclude the business here, and I'll be with you straight away. Anyway, General Mahamata, I'm sure as you're well aware, the means by which I had someone borrow this book from the House of Dana, both completely legal and perfectly reasonable. Seeing as I said it isn't yet time to return it, you have no right to forcibly seize a book I borrowed. That would be the case only. That would only be the case had you not engaged in any irregular activities. Yet just now a buyer Sephiroth come to the palace of Alcazar on the basis of a mysterious message. Do you mean to sell it, hoping in vain to purchase a detective novel? What do you mean buy? He's one of your people. You sent him here to deliberately try spy and trap me. That is not something I can acknowledge. What I can tell you is that I've had my eyes on this book for some time. Remember, it is forbidden to transfer or sell books from the House of Danin without explicit approval from the relevant authorities. I'm not selling anything just to be here. I'm just making the most of an opportunity. If someone pays me a little something on the side, I'll lend them this mysterious little novel to browse for a bit. If you don't believe me, just ask one of my curious readers. Yes, that's right, your readers, right? Anyway, I was just showing him the book. Yes, that's so, and here I was thinking we're really going to go through with an illegal transaction like this, Cephas. Wait, what? You two really aren't together? I was just really curious about this book. I finally managed to track it down, but I know it's true that Dory never actually said she wanted to sell the book. So she isn't the mastermind starts all this? The mastermind. So by your own account, it looks like you might jump the gun a bit, General Mahamatra. I'm not handing the book over. You think you might play the A story, but when you opened the book just now, I saw the truth revealed before me. The book's return date is today. That shine, sure got sharp eyes. Should really say, Sino, you got some sharp eyes. That's right. I do have good vision. I have less than half an hour before the book is overdue. Give it to me and I will return it. How can I just hand it over to you like that? This is a mysterious, super awesome, mega awesome, amazing paragon of illogical detective novel that is practically a treasure. I'm going to make a fortune off of it. Should you really be admitting that out loud? I didn't say I was going to sell it. It's not like I was being serious. And how about this story, Sino? Why don't you two play a little game with the books? That's the stakes. That's one way of solving it. What about Dory? Do you dare to accept the challenge? If you win, I'll turn a blind eye to the book for the time being. And if you lose, you have to hand it over. Oh. Sounds interesting. Very well, I'm in. What's the contest? Are both of you confident in your powers of mental recall? My memory's not bad. Yes. And you have both read the contents of this book, correct? That's right. Huh? Simon? You've actually read it? Well, needless to say, so have I. In that case, I just open the book and flip through a few pages and tell me how many names have been circled. Best out of 3 wins. Sounds good. Eh, that's nuts. What, chickening out? No, it's gamer. Let's go. Well, in that case, the first page. 6. 6. Both correct. Next, the second page. I think it was 4. I'll say 4. Well, both of you again. 2 draws, so all hands up the next question. Listen up. Oh. Page 61. Yeah, what that I don't quite remember. 7? I know. The answer is 5. You're absolutely correct. The answer is 5. Cause I know it. Is your memory really that good? I'm not buying it. How did you do that? Actually, because I have a good memory, but because the circle of the names left a deep impression on me. After I borrowed it, I noticed the names on the first 3 pages been selectively circled by different people. Each person's penmanship was different. Moreover, I recognized 3 of the circles as having been drawn by Tainari. Your orders uses the same color of ink as either, so it was instantly recognizable. Even though that? Yes, I learned of the habit of this a long time ago. At that time, I had just been promoted to General Mahamatra. I would go to a secret base where I wanted to get through all the trivial tasks in my entry. I was for minimal disturbances. I would often find Tainari hidden away on a tree there doing his homework. Noticing the writing implements he favored wasn't exactly detective work. In all these years, he's never once changed the ink he uses. Back to the book, anyone who reads and knows that the first name circle is the real murderer. Perhaps Tainari did not want the plot to be spoiled for anyone else, so he circled the names. Annotator marking book is not in itself violation of book borrowing regulations. But why are all the other marks there? Is there some conspiracy behind them? What did it have to do with Tainari? I want to get to the bottom of this, even if it was just for the sake of my friend. And to uncover the secret, you must become a part of the conspiracy, so I circle all the other names that were left in the book. What? Do you think you do such things? So there's no treasure, it was just you guys all along. That's right, you wish you had a grain of sand buried in the desert. And in that grain of sand, I can catch a glimpse of the truth. So we're drawn to it, making a plan, saying the twist of fate will discover by me. No matter how fast this world is, you cannot run from the long arm of the law. Wow, you're making me of this, aren't you? You really, really have way too much time on your hands. Okay, I give up, you win. That's enough for today. It's time for Lord Sangama Bay to return to her room for some repose. Very well, all. So, do you intend to take this book back to the Temple of Silence? I heard there was a treasure hidden inside, and thought it might have something to do with the temple. I never thought that was the real story behind it. Well, when you agreed to compete, I had already surmised you were familiar with this book. That's why I chose that particular format. Brilliant move, bro. What's with that look? We're just thinking there'll be more twists and turns in this story behind the book than the actual story itself. Well, as long as you got back, I'll leave uncovering the rest of the secrets to you. Took my leave for now. See you later, everyone. Can I borrow the book? Of course. Quickly form through it. If I won't read it, I can tell that something's not quite right. The plot is wildly imaginative, and just as I was saying. But most of the names in the book seems familiar, also on close inspection, you realize that they aren't actually the names of the historical figures you thought they were first. Not only that, but every name has been circled. Think about it could also offend you foresighted, and then you explain the full story. I wouldn't expect it, but still it does make sense, and it's by far And it is far better than the existence of an actual conspiracy. In that case, I still have other plans. Last time I was at Campfire Root Bar, I promised I'd meet Day and Candace for drinks. Traveler got trouble you to return the book for me. Surely that to me. Thanks, Ren. Why is this so long? Why is this quest so long? Well, I finally back. Well, I finally back. Now let's return this book. You ready found the book? Amazing. I've been waiting here for it to be returned. So I could see it as soon as possible. You recount the entire tale to Cafe's eager ears. Seriously, that's not even possible. I circled the actual murderer? But I was pretty surprised by this whole thing too. Let's just take care of the book problem first. Oh, this book, it's probably not my fault for using permanent ink to mark a page. That's caused a whole mess of what things happen. Now it's all marked up like this, and there's even the risk of those marks spoiling the story, so I like to buy it. No issue should be avoided whether the academia uses the money to buy a new copy. Would you please consider my proposal? Mr. Carey, your idea is merry, and it is indeed a good way to solve the situation. I'll confirm the book's price now, and then can pay over there. That's great. Thank you so much. Yes, I... What blunder. Regardless, thank you so much for all your help. It was nothing. We're just kind of along for the ride. Still, Cat, it'd be better if you use something more erasable to make notes in the future. I understand. Never let myself subconsciously correcting typesetting errors ever again. Yeah, I mean, I never again borrow a book with such a long name, at least for a while. How long is this gonna go for? Oh, Haven, you're here. I was looking everything for you. What is it? Guess what I've got in this little bag here. If I had to guess, a young man's tears of regret. What would you know? It's reasoning knows no time of day, but suspense always follows a blizzard. Yeah, actually bothers to remember. It's a ridiculous and boring name like that. That's just because when I was filling out the paperwork to buy it back at the academia office, I had to write it out over and over. Then it looks like this book has a new owner. Only because I subconsciously mocked up the book with ink. Did you know that Sayonara Day and Sayonara all circle names in the book, and they all start because the name I circled was the real killer? Now, to be perfectly honest, the moment I first saw the murderer's name circled, I knew this would happen. Wait a second, how come you've read the book too? I had the pleasure of reading in the House of Dean. The logic is a mess, it's just poorly written. And you left the book out in the study. So you knew that I circled the killer, and did you circle any names in the book? What do you think? So you did. The second one is mine. Why? Best way to avoid spoiler is to add a red herring. Now I just won, but I now circled 3. How would this significantly reduce the probability of the murderer's identity being spoiled for the next reader? That's more than enough. No need to worry about things that are beyond saving. And just why isn't it necessary? Using permanent ink to circle a name in the first place, that's obviously beyond saving. What kind of logic's that? I bet you just drew your circle for fun. Well, I must say so, then it's because the circling of the names is far more interesting than the book itself. Fair point. In the end, I only have myself to blame for using all my pencils. I need to go buy some more. Congratulations, this one-of-a-kind out-of-print book, personally penned by the hands of so many, is now yours. You think I look happy about it? I don't even want it. If it was Paimon, she wouldn't want to eat it. That's a no from me too. Thank God. Well, I need to start that at some point. Okay.